We are going to work on phoneme categorization. Listen to these three words: bread, break, drum. Two of the words begin with the same two sounds. One does not. Bread and break begin with Drum does not begin with Drum does not belong. Listen to these three words and tell me which one does not belong. Skate, spin, spot. Two of the words begin with sp. Spin and spot begin with sp. Skate does not, so skate does not belong. Listen to these three words: grin, truck, grape. Two of the words belong. Grin and grape both have Truck does not, so truck does not belong. I will say three words, and I want you to tell me which word does not belong, and then we will discuss why. I'll give you a few seconds to give me that answer. So here are your three words. You're going to tell me which word does not belong. Crack, crumb, proud. Proud does not belong because crack and crumb have the two sounds at the beginning. Proud has a purr. Here's your next set. Snow, snap, stay. Stay does not belong because snow and snap both have the sn sound at the beginning. Stay has st at the beginning. Here's your next set. Which word does not belong? Stop, smile, stick. Stop and stick both have the st sound. Smile does not, so smile does not belong. Smile has a sm sound, while stick and stop had st. Here's our last one. Grow, frog, fruit. Which one does not belong? Grow does not belong because frog and fruit both begin with the fr sound. Grow begins with gr, so grow does not belong. We are going to be working on new blends today. The new blend we are working on are the blends with the R. So take a look. This is a photo card for the brr sound. This is a bridge. The first two sounds in bridge are brr. They are spelled with the letters B-R. Say it with me. Brr, brr, brr. So the sound it makes is brr. We are going to take a look at these other R blend sounds. CR says cur. DR says dr. Notice that I'm just saying the two sounds together. This is a blend, so I'm blending those two sounds together. FR is fur. GR is gur. TR is tr. If it helps, you could do the blending. Brr. Say these with me. So now we're on the CR. I will put a dot by it for us. Okay, so CR, cur. Dir. fur, grr. In the blender, we're blending them together. Tur. We are also working on S blends this week. We have so many blends. This is the snow photo card. And in the word snow, you hear the blend sn. That is spelled with the S-N. Let's say that blend together. Sn. We are going to talk about other S blends now too. This is SM together. When you blend it, it says sm. SP, blend that together, is sp. ST is st. And SW is sw. Let's go ahead and we're going to blend those in our blender. So SM, do this with me. Sm. Sw. There you go. So we're working on those blends this week. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to model how to blend these words together. S stands for S. T stands for T. When you blend those together, it's st. O says A. P says P. Let's put that whole word together now. Stop. Stop. The word is stop. Our next word is spelled C-R-A-C-K. Remember, CK says one sound. What's the sound it says? Say it for me. K. You're right, it says K. So we are going to blend the first two sounds together. K, cur, a, k, crack. The word is crack. Crack has, I want to point out, 4 sounds still. K, a, k, crack. But we like to blend that CR together. Crack, because it helps us sound out the word. Here's our next one. T says T, R says blend it together. Tur. It, trip. The word is trip. Last one. S says N says N. If we blend them together, it says sn. A. Now let's blend the whole word together. Snap. Snap. We have one more, and this last one is a little bit tricky, and I want to talk about it with you. DR says dir. When I put those together, dir, and with other sounds, op, drop, you have to be careful because sometimes this sounds like a different letter. Op, drop. Say that word with me, drop. DR. Say that sound with me, dir. Op, drop. We are going to practice sounding out these words together, okay? Let's start up here. Frog, frog. Make sure you're practicing with me at home. Stick, stick. Swim, swim. Trap, trap. Grin, grin. Snack, snack. Brick, brick. Grab, grab. Skin, skin. Spin, spin. Brag, brag. Trot, trot, rag, rag, drag, drag, sack, sack, stack, stack, crab, crab, crib, crib, lock, lock, slap, slap, slip, slip, clip, clip, flag, flag, flop, plop. We have some sentences down here. I see sight words like and, see, I see words I know how to sound out, big. So let's go ahead. We're going to read this word. We'll sound out the words together. Fran, and Scott, Scott. See a big frog, frog. Let's do it one more time. Fran and Scott see a big frog. Good work. Here's our next one. Stan spills his glass in the grass. Let's go through it one more time. Stan spills his glass in the grass. Oh, there's a lot of words that have those R blends and S blends. Do it one more time with me. We got this. Stan spills his glass in the grass. Last one. I see sight words and I see some S blend words. I can swim, skip, and spin. Can you? Let's do it together. Again. I can swim, skip, and spin. Can you? Notice there's a question mark at the end. We've learned about those. Question marks are at the end of a question. A question is when you ask something. We now are going to talk about what your spelling words are this week. Our first spelling word is spill. Notice it has the sp blend. Our next spelling word is spin. Notice it also has the sp blend. Then we have grab. That has the gr blend. We have grass, which has the gr blend. We have drop. We talked a lot about drop already. Dur. Say that blend with me. Dur. That has that blend, the DR blend. And then finally we have drip, which also has the dur blend. We have a couple review words. Our first review word is hop. And our second review word is lot. Then we have to and move. Our two new sight words we're going to be learning now. That are also your spelling words. This version of to is the number. Okay, let's take a look at these sight words. Everyone say jump. Your turn. Jump. Let's spell it. J-U-M-P. We're going to write it now. J-U-M-P. I can jump high. Our next word is run. Let's go ahead and say it together. Run. I run fast. Let's spell it. R-U-N. And let's write it. R-U-N. Our next word is move. Let's go ahead and we will spell it. M-O-V-E. Let's write it. M-O-V-E. I move around the room. Our last word is to. Everyone say it with me. To. I have two phones. Let's go ahead and we're going to spell it. T-W-O. And now we're going to write it. T-W-O. Finally, we are going to find the sight words down here. So let's take a look at sentence number 1. Read it with me. I like to jump. Well, I see sight words we've had in the past, but what's the new sight word? Come on, tell me at home, what's the new sight word? It's jump. Jump is the new sight word. Okay, let's go to number 2. Can you move this big box? Ooh, we got a question mark at the end because we're asking something. What's the new sight word this week? Read it with me one more time. Can you move this big box? What is it? Tell me. It's move. Move is the new sight word. Number 3, we will run to school. Read it with me. We will run to school. Tell me the sight word. Did you say run? You're right if you said run. That's the new sight word this week. And 4, Brad has 2 black cats. One more time with me. Gotta read it at home with me. Brad has 2 black cats. Okay, what's the new sight word? 2. It's 2. Great job today. Keep practicing those at home.